What if the key to unlocking your true potential lies not in your abilities, but in your mindset? This book explores the transformative power of a growth mindset, guiding you on a journey toward endless possibilities and personal growth. The Growing Mind: Unlock Endless Potential Through Growth, written and published by Brainpower Blueprint. Chapter 1: Embrace Your Potential. Have you ever wondered what separates those who thrive from those who merely survive? Imagine a world where every setback is viewed as an opportunity, where failure sparks innovation rather than despair. This is the power of embracing your potential through a growth mindset, a perspective that transforms challenges into stepping stones toward future success. However, many of us grapple with doubt, feeling confined by our past achievements and the judgments of ourselves and others. We often find ourselves asking, "Am I truly capable of more?" In this journey of self-discovery, it's common to face obstacles that can discourage you from pursuing your fullest potential. Perhaps you've tried to learn something new, only to feel overwhelmed by the intricacies of the process. Maybe you've experienced setbacks that made you question your abilities, leading to a cycle of negative self-talk and self-doubt. This issue is not uncommon. Many people become trapped in a fixed mindset, believing that their qualities are static and unchangeable. The feelings of frustration and despair can hinder both personal ambition and growth, leaving you feeling stuck and disconnected from your capabilities. The path to overcoming these challenges lies in embracing a transformative solution, adopting a growth mindset. By shifting your perspective, you can learn to view failures as opportunities for learning and personal development, rather than as insurmountable barriers. This approach encourages you to see that intelligence and talents can be cultivated through hard work, perseverance, and an eagerness to learn. Embracing your potential starts with acknowledging that everyone, including you, is capable of growth. The core idea behind this solution is simple yet powerful. When you adopt a growth mindset, you shift from a limiting belief system to one that nurtures curiosity and resilience. Instead of approaching challenges with fear, you begin to approach them with eagerness and excitement. Picture yourself facing a difficult task, not as an indication of your inadequacy, but rather as a chance to expand your knowledge and skills. This shift in perspective opens you up to a world of possibilities and fosters a sense of intrinsic motivation to pursue growth in all areas of your life. Imagine yourself tackling projects that once intimidated you, feeling empowered to learn from mistakes rather than disheartened by them. When you embrace your potential, your mindset evolves, making you more adaptable, more confident, and more prepared for whatever life throws your way. You begin to understand that every challenge is a prompt for action, prompting you to develop skills and resilience that will serve you well into the future. The beauty of this journey lies in its simplicity. You can begin this transformation today by practicing self-compassion and viewing each moment as a learning opportunity. In summary, embracing your potential through a growth mindset can lead to profound changes in your outlook on life. The obstacles that once seemed daunting will transform into valuable lessons, equipping you with tools to succeed. As you allow yourself to grow and evolve, you will begin to recognize the endless possibilities that lie ahead, paving the way for a fulfilling and purposeful life. To implement a growth mindset in your life, begin with a few actionable steps that will transform your approach to challenges. Start by monitoring your self-talk. Take note of how you speak to yourself, particularly during moments of difficulty. If you catch yourself saying things like, "I can't do this," or "I'll never get it right," pause and rephrase those thoughts. Replace them with empowering affirmations such as, "I am capable of learning," or "This is a chance for improvement." For instance, someone trying to learn a new skill, like playing an instrument, might initially feel frustrated. By consciously shifting their self-talk to reflect growth, such as considering every practice session a step toward progress, this individual could cultivate perseverance rather than succumbing to discouragement. Next, actively seek feedback from trusted peers and mentors. Many people avoid feedback due to fear of criticism, but when approached from a growth mindset, feedback becomes an invaluable tool for improvement. Imagine a team member who delivers a presentation and asks colleagues for their thoughts. Rather than defensively arguing their points, they embrace feedback, using the insights to refine their future presentations. This openness not only enhances their skills but also fosters deeper connections with colleagues who appreciate their willingness to grow. Another effective strategy is to set specific goals that focus on the process rather than the outcome. Instead of aiming solely at passing an exam or achieving a particular milestone, consider goals that promote learning and progress, like studying a certain number of hours each week or completing a specific number of practice exercises. For example, rather than declaring, "I want to lose 10 pounds," you can set a goal of exercising 3 times a week and incorporating more fruits and vegetables into your meals. This shift in focus allows you to celebrate small wins, fostering a sense of achievement that motivates you to keep going on your path to growth. As you practice these steps, the changes in your life will become evident. You will likely feel more resilient and less intimidated by challenges. Your ability to embrace feedback will sharpen your skills and deepen your relationships. Ultimately, adopting a growth mindset will bring a renewed sense of purpose to your endeavors, making your daily life feel more meaningful and fulfilling. The world becomes a canvas for exploration rather than a series of roadblocks, igniting a passion for continuous learning and self-improvement. To kickstart this journey, consider a practical exercise. Write down a recent challenge you faced and reflect on the self-talk surrounding it. Identify a new way to respond to that challenge using a growth mindset. Then, set a goal focused on progress for this week and track your experiences. Commit to sharing your progress with a friend or family member, turning your journey into a collective celebration of growth. As you prepare to move forward, remember that this journey of embracing your potential is only the beginning. In the next chapter, we will delve into the critical task of overcoming limiting beliefs, specifically examining the narratives that hold you back from realizing your true capabilities. Embrace this process of transformation and keep in mind that the key to your growth lies in your hands. Stay engaged and share your thoughts with us on Brainpower Blueprint. Your experiences matter, and we want to hear your journey as you evolve. Chapter 2: Overcoming Limiting Beliefs. What if the only thing standing between you and your dreams is the story you tell yourself? Imagine a person yearning to pursue a new career, yet feeling immobilized by thoughts that echo, "I don't have the skills," or "I'm not qualified enough." This scenario is all too common, as limiting beliefs often create invisible barriers that prevent us from realizing our true potential. These thought patterns wrap themselves around our minds, shaping our perceptions of what we can achieve and stifling our ambition to explore new avenues. Many of us experience self-doubt that stems from deeply ingrained beliefs about our capabilities. Perhaps a past failure continues to loom over you, leaving you fearful of trying again. Or maybe societal expectations weigh heavily on your shoulders, compelling you to adhere to a version of success that doesn't resonate with your true desires. These limiting beliefs can trap you in a cycle of inaction, causing frustration and disappointment, while weakening your belief in your own potential. The path to overcoming these limiting beliefs involves a transformative solution: questioning and reframing your thought patterns. By recognizing that these beliefs are often unfounded assumptions rather than truths, you empower yourself to challenge and replace them with more empowering narratives. The process begins with self-reflection. It's about slowing down to examine the thoughts that plague you daily. When you experience self-doubt, ask yourself, is this belief really true, or is it merely a fear-based thought? This simple inquiry sets the stage for change, encouraging you to replace limiting assumptions with affirmations of possibility and growth. At the core of this solution is the understanding that our thoughts shape our reality. By challenging these negative beliefs, you're not only reshaping your internal narrative, but also redefining what is possible for your future. Imagine flipping the script. Rather than thinking, "I'll never be good enough," you embrace the belief, "I am learning and improving every day." This shift can ignite a sense of motivation and pave the way for action, leading you on a path characterized by exploration and self-discovery. When you adopt this mindset, each step you take becomes an opportunity for growth rather than an obstacle. The benefits of reframing limiting beliefs are profound. As you challenge negative thoughts, you will notice a significant improvement in your confidence and resilience. Picture yourself after a challenging presentation where you once feared rejection. Instead of feeling defeated by the audience's response, you begin to see it as feedback that prepares you for future discussions. This newfound perspective allows you to recognize that even failures provide valuable lessons that contribute to your overall growth. By displacing limiting beliefs, the world transforms from a place of fear into one of opportunity, a realm where every setback is not a wall but a doorway to growth. As you embark on this journey of questioning and reframing your thoughts, remember that it's a process and will take time and effort. In the next sections, we will explore practical strategies for dismantling these limiting beliefs, providing you with tangible tools that will further facilitate this powerful transformation. Embrace this opportunity to rewrite your narrative and unleash your true potential, because the only limits that truly exist are the ones you accept. To effectively overcome limiting beliefs in your life, you can follow a series of actionable steps that will empower and nurture your growth. Begin by identifying the specific beliefs that hold you back. Take a moment to reflect on areas where you feel less confident or where fear prevents you from taking risks. Write down these beliefs, such as, "I'm not good at public speaking," or "I could never start my own business." By articulating these thoughts, you bring them into the light, allowing you to examine their validity closely. Next, challenge these beliefs with evidence. Ask yourself, what proof do I have that this belief is true? Often, you will discover that the evidence to support your limiting beliefs is minimal or non-existent. For instance, if you believe you're not artistic, recall moments where you engaged in creative activities, however small. Perhaps you painted a room, designed a greeting card, or even doodled during a meeting. Each of these instances serves as evidence that challenges your limiting belief. As you confront these narratives, begin to replace them with empowering statements. For example, if you've identified a belief that you're not skilled enough to apply for a promotion, reframe it to something like, "I possess valuable skills that can grow through this new role." Doing this provides a different pathway for thought that focuses on potential rather than perceived inadequacy. Visualize yourself in the role you aspire to. Experience the emotions associated with succeeding. This visualization will reinforce your new narrative and help solidify your belief in your capability. Building on this, create actionable goals that align with your new empowering beliefs. If your goal is to improve at public speaking, instead of avoiding opportunities to speak, start small by sharing a thought in a group setting or volunteering to present at a meeting. Each small step reinforces your belief in your ability to grow and succeed. A real-life example here is someone who feared public speaking but committed to giving a short talk at a community event. By practicing and receiving positive feedback, they began to view themselves as capable, ultimately leading them to embrace larger speaking opportunities. The benefits of these actions are profound. As you dispel your limiting beliefs, you will notice an increase in self-confidence and a newfound eagerness to pursue challenges. Imagine walking into a situation that once made you anxious, like an interview or presentation, with the knowledge that your skills can grow through practice and feedback. You're no longer paralyzed by the fear of failure. Rather, you greet opportunities with enthusiasm and readiness. As you implement these strategies, take a moment for a practical exercise. Choose one limiting belief from your list and follow the steps laid out. Challenge its validity, develop an empowering narrative, and create a specific action plan. Commit to taking at least one step toward that goal this week. As we conclude this chapter, look forward to our next discussion where we will explore the power of recognizing and embracing the concept of the power of yet. Together, we'll learn how a simple change in mindset can allow you to approach your goals with patience and resilience. Your journey is just beginning, and we're excited to support you every step of the way. Keep engaging with us at Brainpower Blueprint and share your thoughts and experiences in the comments. Your growth story is an inspiration we want to hear. Chapter 3, The Power of Yet. Have you ever encountered a task that seemed impossible and thought to yourself, "I can't do this"? What if you could replace that statement with a simple yet powerful word, yet? Imagine an artist staring at a blank canvas, feeling overwhelmed by the prospect of creating a masterpiece. Instead of succumbing to self-doubt, they remind themselves, I can't create this yet. This shift in thinking can transform the way we approach challenges, fostering a mindset that embraces growth and possibility. In our journey of personal development, many of us face moments of self-doubt that can halt our progress. Whether it's struggling to learn a new skill, trying to advance in our careers, or even seeking to cultivate meaningful relationships, the feeling of inadequacy often rears its head. We may think, I'm just not good at this, or I'll never be able to achieve that. These limiting beliefs can paralyze us, causing us to shy away from opportunities that could otherwise lead to growth and fulfillment. The insightful solution to this dilemma lies in embracing the power of yet. When you incorporate the word yet into your vocabulary, you open up a world of possibilities. It's a simple change that can create profound effects on your mindset. The core idea behind using yet is that it reframes your thoughts from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset. Rather than identifying what you cannot do, it emphasizes the journey of growth you are on. By acknowledging that you may not have achieved something yet, you cultivate an attitude of perseverance, reminding yourself that skills can develop over time with dedication and effort. Consider the example of a student struggling with a difficult subject in school. Instead of declaring, I can't understand this math, they can say, I don't understand this math yet. This reframing encourages the student to seek help, study harder, or try different methods of learning, propelling them on a path forward. The moment you append yet to any limiting belief, you clarify that your current state is not your final destination. You start to embrace the process of learning and improvement, allowing room for effort and progress. The benefits of adopting this perspective are immense. By recognizing that limitation is merely a stepping stone on the path to mastery, you foster resilience and a willingness to take risks. Imagine approaching challenges with the mindset that every effort, regardless of success or failure, contributes to your growth. When you reframe setbacks as part of the journey, you replace fear with curiosity, enabling yourself to explore new horizons without the weight of perfectionism. As you begin to implement the power of yet, take a moment to reflect on areas in your life where you feel stuck or inadequate. How can this simple addition change your narrative? Perhaps you've held back from pursuing a passion or hobby because you felt you didn't have the skills. By adopting the mindset of, I haven't mastered this yet, you can ignite the spark needed to dive back in. Embracing the power of yet means being open to possibilities and actively engaging in the learning process. It encourages a relentless pursuit of improvement, nurturing confidence in the notion that every step you take, no matter how small, leads you closer to your goals. As the chapter progresses, we will explore practical strategies for integrating this transformative concept into your daily life. The journey of growth is within your reach, and it begins with the empowering word, yet. To effectively harness the power of yet in your life, you can follow a series of clear, actionable steps that will encourage growth and resilience. Start by identifying areas in your life where you often feel defeated by self-doubt or inadequacy. Write down specific beliefs you hold about your limitations. For instance, perhaps you think, I can't cook well, or I'll never be able to learn a new language. Once you have these beliefs listed, apply the power of yet. Change your statements to reflect the possibilities. I can't cook well yet, or I'll never be able to learn a new language yet. This simple addition begins to shift your mindset toward growth and patience. Next, think about tangible goals that align with these beliefs. Instead of accepting that you are not a good cook, set a goal to try one new recipe each week. Or if you want to learn a new language, commit to practicing for just 10 minutes a day using an app or watching tutorial videos. Each week, reflect on your progress and acknowledge the skill you are building, no matter how small the steps might feel. Consider a person who once believed they would never succeed in learning a new language. By engaging in daily practice, celebrating small achievements such as learning new vocabulary or being able to have a simple conversation, They slowly cultivated confidence, illustrating the profound impact of embracing yet in the learning process. Incorporating this mindset into your daily interactions can have transformative benefits. You will likely notice a reduction in fear and anxiety when faced with challenges. Rather than shying away from opportunities, you will begin to approach them with curiosity and excitement. Imagine attending a social gathering where you once would shy away from conversations due to shyness. With the mindset of yet, you approach each interaction as a chance to improve your social skills. Each conversation becomes an adventure rather than a test of your worthiness. As you reflect on your progress, it's essential to celebrate not just your successes, but also your efforts and growth. Create a journal to document your journey. Every week, write down instances where you utilize the power of yet, alongside what you learned and how it has contributed to your development. This practice reinforces your commitment to growth and creates a personal record of progress that you can revisit whenever feelings of doubt arise. To motivate you to start applying these concepts immediately, set aside a specific time each day this week to identify a limiting belief and apply the power of yet. Engage in an activity that pushes your boundaries in that area. Whether it's cooking, public speaking, or trying a new hobby, approach it with enthusiasm and an open mind. This exercise serves as a concrete anchor for your journey toward growth, reminding you that progress takes time and effort. As we conclude this chapter, look forward to our next discussion where we will explore how to cultivate curiosity and resilience, key components that will further enhance your growth mindset. By nurturing these qualities, you will empower yourself to adapt and bounce back from challenges more effectively. Be sure to engage with us at Brainpower Blueprint by sharing your thoughts and experiences from this chapter. Your insights inspire not just your journey, but also others who are on similar paths. Chapter 4. Cultivating Curiosity and Resilience. Have you ever watched a child explore the world with unbridled curiosity, asking countless questions and marveling at every small discovery? What if you could reclaim that sense of wonder and translate it into your own life? Cultivating curiosity can be a powerful catalyst for personal growth, igniting creativity, sparking innovation, and deepening your understanding of the world around you. Yet many adults fall into routines that stifle their inquisitive nature, resulting in stagnation both personally and professionally. As we navigate our daily lives, we often encounter challenges that leave us feeling overwhelmed and frustrated. The pressures of our responsibilities can create a mindset fixated on getting tasks done, rather than embracing the learning opportunities that each experience presents. Perhaps you feel stuck in a job, or you're unsure about a significant life change. When faced with setbacks or challenges, it's easy to retreat into a bubble of comfort that limits exploration and discourages risk-taking. This lack of curiosity can lead to complacency, making it difficult to adapt and grow in an ever-evolving world. The transformative solution to this problem lies in consciously cultivating curiosity and resilience. Curiosity acts as a guiding force, encouraging you to seek new experiences and knowledge, rather than shying away from them. When approached with a curious mindset, challenges are reframed as opportunities for learning and development. For instance, instead of viewing a presentation at work as a nerve-wracking obligation, it can be seen as an opportunity to learn more about your audience's needs, improve your speaking skills, and gain valuable feedback. At its core, the solution is about embracing a mindset that thrives on inquiry. Ask yourself questions regularly. What can I learn from this experience? How might I approach this challenge differently? Encouraging your inner why can lead to explorations that spark both personal and professional growth. Imagine entering an unfamiliar situation, such as a networking event, not with apprehension, but with the curiosity to learn about others' stories and experiences. When curiosity drives your interactions, you open yourself up to networking possibilities, deeper connections, and new opportunities. In addition to fostering curiosity, it's equally important to develop resilience. Resilience is the ability to bounce back and adapt in the face of challenges. By merging curiosity with resilience, you allow yourself to explore and experiment without the fear of failure. Picture a gardener trying to grow a new plant. If the first attempt fails, rather than giving up, they choose to study why it didn't thrive and make necessary adjustments. Similarly, cultivating resilience means learning from setbacks and recognizing that every effort is a step forward, even if the outcome isn't what you initially anticipated. The benefits of embracing curiosity and resilience are transformative. As you learn to adapt and explore without boundaries, you will likely become more flexible, creative, and innovative. Your willingness to engage in inquiry will enhance your problem-solving skills and lead to a deeper appreciation for the journey of learning. With a curious and resilient mindset, challenges will transform from sources of anxiety into gateways for personal growth and discovery. As you reflect on these concepts, consider making a conscious effort to integrate curiosity into your daily routine. Start by approaching your interactions and tasks with a question in mind, and challenge yourself to explore the unfamiliar. By doing so, you'll empower yourself to foster a deeper connection with the world around you and, in turn, with yourself. Get ready to embrace this thrilling adventure of growth, because the path ahead is lined with vibrant possibilities waiting for you to explore. To effectively integrate curiosity and resilience into your life, you can follow several actionable steps that will empower you to embrace new experiences with enthusiasm. Begin by committing to a daily practice of asking questions. Set aside a few moments each day to reflect on something you are curious about, whether it relates to your work, hobbies, or personal growth. For instance, if you're intrigued by a new trend in your industry, dedicate time to research it. Explore articles, watch videos, or engage in discussions with knowledgeable peers. This practice not only satisfies your curiosity, but also enriches your understanding, making you more adaptable in your environment. Next, create opportunities for exploration. Set a goal to try something new each week, whether it's attending a workshop, tasting a new cuisine, or picking up a book on a subject you know little about. Perhaps you've always wanted to learn how to cook a specific dish from a different culture. Sign up for a cooking class and immerse yourself in the experience. Not only will this broaden your skill set, but it will also expose you to new perspectives and ideas that can fuel your creativity. Additionally, when faced with challenges, embody a mindset of resilience. Instead of feeling defeated by setbacks, treat them as valuable learning opportunities. For example, if a project at work doesn't go as planned, instead of blaming yourself or others, analyze what went wrong and look for ways to improve in the future. Reflect on the feedback received and ask yourself what you can do differently next time. This approach reinforces the idea that every experience contributes to your growth and equips you with the tools to tackle future challenges effectively. The benefits of applying these actions are significant. Not only do they foster a sense of curiosity about the world around you, but they also build resilience against setbacks. As you engage in new experiences and view challenges through a lens of growth, you'll develop greater confidence in your abilities. You might find yourself more willing to take on projects that once seemed daunting or pursuing paths that you previously hesitated to explore. The journey becomes exciting and filled with opportunities for continuous improvement. To kickstart your journey of curiosity and resilience, initiate a practical exercise today. Choose one area in your life where you feel stagnant or uncertain. Write down a specific question or a goal related to that area. Then, formulate a plan to seek out information or experience pertaining to that question. For example, if you've been apprehensive about public speaking, commit to attending a local speaking event and engaging with others. Track your feelings during this exercise, noting any insights or discoveries you make along the way. As you wrap up this chapter, prepare to look ahead to the next one, where we will delve into the importance of learning from feedback. This crucial aspect of personal growth will empower you to embrace input from others and use it to fuel your journey even further. Your commitment to curiosity and resilience will serve you well as you continue to evolve. Remember to connect with us at Brainpower Blueprint by sharing your thoughts and experiences. Your engagement inspires others on their paths to growth. Chapter 5. Learning from feedback. What if you could turn every critique into a powerful stepping stone for your success? Imagine receiving feedback not as an attack, but as a tool for growth and improvement. This perspective shift can be a game changer in how we see criticism, but many of us struggle to embrace it. Instead of fostering development, negative reactions to feedback can lead to a cycle of self-doubt and discouragement, leaving us feeling stuck and incapable. We often encounter challenges when we perceive feedback as a personal judgment rather than constructive insight. This can manifest in various aspects of life, whether it's in our careers, relationships, or personal endeavors. Perhaps you've experienced a moment when you received critical feedback on a project at work. Instead of diving into the suggestions with an open mind, you felt defensive or disheartened. This response is all too common, and it restricts your ability to learn and grow. When feedback is viewed solely through a lens of criticism, it creates barriers that hinder our progress and limit our potential. The transformative solution to overcoming this challenge is to cultivate a mindset that views feedback as a gift. When you shift your perspective, you free yourself from the chains of defensiveness and open up a world of opportunities for growth. Adopting this approach means recognizing that feedback is not about you as a person. It is about your work, skills, or actions. The core idea is simple yet profound. Treat every piece of feedback as an essential part of your learning journey. This means actively seeking out feedback and embracing it with gratitude, no matter how difficult it may feel at the moment. Envision a professional at the beginning of their career who receives detailed feedback from a mentor. Instead of feeling criticized, they take notes, ask questions, and reflect on how to implement the suggestions. By viewing feedback through a lens of growth, they not only improve their skills, but also demonstrate resilience and a commitment to continuous learning. This mindset fosters an attitude that sees value in diverse perspectives, allowing for richer personal and professional development. The benefits of embracing feedback as a vital learning tool are extensive. As you learn to welcome constructive criticism, you will notice a change in your confidence level and a decrease in feelings of vulnerability. The fear of failure diminishes as you come to understand that feedback is an integral process of achievement. Imagine approaching your next performance review or presentation with the confidence that feedback will help sharpen your strengths and illuminate areas for improvement. Each piece of advice becomes a building block in your journey, propelling you toward your goals and aspirations. As you begin to implement this shift in perspective, take a moment to reflect on situations where you have encountered feedback in the past. How can you redefine those moments to reflect a growth-oriented mindset? Start with small steps by actively seeking feedback in your daily life. This could be asking a colleague for their thoughts on a project or requesting input from friends on a personal goal. Embrace this process as a crucial part of your growth, knowing that with each piece of feedback, you are sculpting a better version of yourself. In the next half of this chapter, we will explore practical strategies to create a feedback-friendly environment and how to process feedback effectively. This will equip you with the tools to not only receive feedback, but to truly leverage it for your growth. Stay engaged with us at Brainpower Blueprint and share your reflections on these concepts. Your journey inspires others. To effectively integrate the practice of learning from feedback into your daily life, you can follow several actionable steps that will empower you to embrace criticism with an open heart and mind. Start by setting the intention to seek feedback in your activities. Whether you're working on a project at your job, writing a personal piece, or even planning an event, proactively ask others for their opinions. This could involve simply saying, "I'd love your feedback on this report," or "What do you think about my updates on this project?" By regularly reaching out for input, you train yourself to view feedback as a natural part of the process, rather than an uncomfortable hurdle. Once you've gathered feedback, approach it with a structured mindset. Take the time to analyze the information you receive critically. Look for common themes or repeated suggestions that may indicate areas needing improvement. For example, if multiple colleagues suggest that your presentation could use clearer visuals, this insight is crucial for your growth. Rather than feeling discouraged, view it as a roadmap for enhancement. Create a dedicated section in your journal to note these points, categorizing them into strengths and areas for development. This reflection process reinforces your commitment to continuous improvement and helps you track your progress over time. Additionally, celebrate the feedback you receive, even if it is tough to digest. When completing a project or after a presentation, take a moment to acknowledge the courage it takes to seek input. Reward yourself for this bravery, whether by treating yourself to something enjoyable or simply taking pride in your willingness to grow. One effective real-life scenario might involve a writer receiving mixed feedback on a manuscript. Instead of focusing solely on the negative, they take pride in the constructive critique provided and choose to utilize it to refine their work, ultimately leading to a stronger narrative. The benefits of adopting this feedback-friendly approach are profound. You will likely experience enhanced self-awareness as you become more attuned to the perceptions others have about your work. Over time, this clarity fosters increased confidence in your abilities and decisions. By actively engaging with feedback, you create a cycle of growth where each interaction adds valuable insights to your skill set, equipping you to face future challenges head-on. To kickstart your journey, commit to a practical exercise this week. After completing any task, whether it's a presentation, report, or another project, take the initiative to gather feedback from peers. Focus on both areas of strength and potential improvement. Reflect on the input you receive and make a specific plan to incorporate this feedback into your next undertaking. As we conclude this chapter, prepare for our next discussion about embracing the power of inquiry through effective questioning techniques. We'll explore how to cultivate curiosity in conversations and deepen your understanding by asking the right questions. This knowledge will not only enhance your ability to receive feedback, but also improve your overall learning process. Keep engaging with us at Brainpower Blueprint. Share your experiences with feedback and let us know how we can support your growth journey. Your insights can encourage others to embrace their potential, fostering a powerful community of continuous improvement. Chapter 6: Embracing Challenges Boldly. What if you viewed every challenge as an opportunity for growth rather than a hurdle to overcome? Imagine stepping into the unknown with excitement rather than fear, welcoming obstacles as essential parts of your personal development journey. The idea of embracing challenges can empower you in ways you may never have considered. Yet, many individuals gravitate towards comfort zones, avoiding difficulties and opting for the path of least resistance. The reality is, life is full of challenges. They are as inevitable as they are varied. Whether it's tackling a difficult project at work, addressing personal relationships, or stepping into unfamiliar experiences, challenges trigger reactions that can either hinder our progress or propel us forward. You might find yourself grappling with anxiety when faced with these situations, causing stagnation as you stay rooted in what is familiar. Many individuals hold the belief that encountering challenges indicates failure or inadequacy, which makes it all too easy to shy away from them. The transformative solution lies in actively redefining your relationship with challenges. Rather than viewing them as negative experiences, embrace the concept that challenges are pathways to discovery and resilience. When you adopt this mindset, you allow yourself to see beyond the immediate discomfort. The core idea is to shift your perception of challenges from fear-inducing to exciting. When you embrace challenges boldly, you begin to forge stronger problem-solving skills and a greater sense of self-efficacy. Visualize a student who is apprehensive about giving a presentation in front of their class. They could avoid the situation altogether, or they could choose to confront their fear head-on. By preparing thoroughly and practicing in front of friends or family, they turn the challenge into a learning experience. As they begin to speak in front of the class, they not only deliver their presentation, but also gain invaluable confidence and poise. This student learns that taking on challenges can illuminate their strengths and provide insights that are impossible to attain in a comfort zone. Adopting this perspective allows you to tap into your potential in a way that leads to significant personal growth. When facing a challenge, ask yourself, what can I learn from this experience? Or, how will this experience benefit me in the long run? This recalibration can yield numerous benefits, such as enhanced resilience, increased adaptability, and a stronger sense of satisfaction as you surpass your own expectations. Each challenge embraced creates a new layer of understanding, confidence, and capability that supports your ongoing journey toward self-improvement. Beginning today, choose a challenge that you've been avoiding and commit to addressing it. Whether it's speaking up in a meeting, starting a difficult project, or engaging in a tough conversation, let this be your opportunity to practice embracing challenges. Journal your thoughts and feelings before and after tackling the challenge to reflect on your progress and growth. As we draw this section to a close, prepare to delve deeper into the world of embracing challenges as we explore not only how to face them, but also how to thrive in adversity in the next chapter. We'll discuss actionable strategies for building resilience and maintaining a positive outlook through life's inevitable ups and downs. Keep engaging with us at Brainpower Blueprint. Share your challenges and victories, and let us support you on your path to embracing growth. To effectively embrace challenges in your life, you can follow a series of actionable steps designed to empower you to confront obstacles with courage and resolve. Begin by identifying a specific challenge you've been avoiding. This could be a daunting project at work, a difficult conversation, or even pursuing a new hobby. Write it down and commit to addressing it. By clearly defining the challenge, you create a tangible focus for your efforts. Once you've identified the challenge, break it down into manageable tasks. Facing a large task can feel overwhelming, but breaking it down into smaller, actionable steps can alleviate some of that pressure. For instance, if the challenge is giving a presentation, start by researching your topic, creating an outline, and practicing with a friend. Each of these steps becomes a mini goal in your process. Celebrate each accomplishment, no matter how small, as this reinforces your progress and motivates you to move forward. As you work through these steps, it's essential to adopt a positive mindset. Self-talk plays a crucial role in how you perceive challenges. Challenge negative thoughts by replacing them with affirmations such as, "I am capable of overcoming obstacles," or "This is an opportunity for growth." When faced with doubts, remind yourself of past successes. Picture a time when you encountered a challenge and emerged stronger. This helps create a mental reservoir of confidence that you can draw upon in the face of new challenges. A real-life scenario can illustrate this approach effectively. Consider a college student who is terrified of failing their final exams. Rather than allowing anxiety to paralyze them, they break the preparation down into study groups, flashcards, and scheduled study sessions. Each time they complete a study session, they acknowledge their efforts, allowing their self-confidence to build gradually. When exam day arrives, they enter the room feeling prepared and empowered, the result of embracing the challenge rather than shying away from it. The benefits of employing these methods are profound and can lead to significant personal transformation. By systematically addressing challenges, you cultivate a sense of resilience and grit that can impact all areas of your life. Every challenge faced boldly strengthens your problem-solving skills, enhances your adaptability, and boosts your overall confidence. You begin to view challenges less as threats and more as integral parts of your growth journey. To kickstart your commitment to embracing challenges, consider a practical exercise. Choose one challenge that you will confront this week. Write down the smaller steps you will take to tackle it, and set deadlines for each step. Keep a journal to track your thoughts and feelings throughout the process. Reflect on your experiences as you progress, noting any moments of fear and how you overcame them. As we conclude this chapter, anticipate our next discussion about building a supportive community that encourages growth. We'll explore how surrounding yourself with the right people can amplify your ability to embrace life's challenges and support your journey. Remember to engage with us at Brainpower Blueprint by sharing your thoughts and experiences. Your contributions can inspire others on their path toward personal growth. Chapter 7. Building a Growth Community. Imagine standing at the edge of a vast forest, filled with opportunities waiting to be explored, but feeling hesitant to step inside alone. Now picture a group of adventurous friends rallying around you, eager to explore together. This vivid image highlights the power of community in our personal growth journeys. The truth is, no one grows in isolation. Our progress is often influenced by the company we keep. However, many individuals struggle to build a supportive network that encourages their pursuit of growth. In our fast-paced lives, it can be easy to overlook the importance of connection. You may find yourself striving for personal and professional development, yet feeling alone in your endeavors. Maybe you've encountered challenges and felt unsure where to turn for support. These feelings can lead to isolation, diminishing motivation, and enthusiasm. The reality is that pursuing growth in a vacuum can limit one's potential and make the journey feel daunting. The transformative solution to this challenge lies in intentionally building a growth community. Surrounding yourself with individuals who mirror your aspirations offers inspiration and encouragement. When you engage with like-minded people, you create opportunities for collaboration, learning, and accountability. The core idea here is to acknowledge that growth is a communal process, and by seeking out individuals who align with your goals, you foster an environment ripe for development. Imagine joining a local group or an online forum focusing on your interests, whether it be a book club, a fitness challenge, or a professional association. In this environment, you have the chance to share experiences, learn from each other's successes and setbacks, and hold one another accountable for continued progress. For example, consider a writer who feels stuck in their work. By joining a writer's workshop, they gain insights from others tackling similar challenges. This newfound community not only provides feedback on their writing, but also instills a sense of belonging and recognition that reinforces their commitment to growth. The benefits of cultivating a growth community are immense. When you surround yourself with individuals who support and uplift you, you enhance your motivation and resilience. A positive network fosters an environment where experimentation is encouraged and failures are viewed as stepping stones to success. Imagine approaching a daunting project with the backing of a team that celebrates your efforts and offers constructive feedback. When challenges arise, you'll have a safety net of support and encouragement, helping you push through obstacles with renewed vigor. As you consider the importance of building this community, take proactive steps to establish connections. Start by reaching out to friends, colleagues, or acquaintances who share similar interests or goals. Attend local events, workshops, or online meetups to expand your network. Engaging in conversations about your passions not only helps you find others who resonate with you, but it also deepens your commitment to your own growth journey. Reflect on your current social circles and list individuals who inspire you or encourage your aspirations. Consider how these relationships can be nurtured further. Building a growth community is a continuous process, one that will evolve as you grow and your needs change. As we transition from this chapter, prepare to explore the ways in which you can foster adaptability and resourcefulness in your journey toward growth. You will learn practical strategies to remain flexible and resilient in the face of challenges, enabling you to adapt to new circumstances. Keep connecting with us at Brainpower Blueprint and share your experiences in building your growth community. Your insights can motivate others in their endeavors. To effectively cultivate your growth community, you can follow several actionable steps that will empower you to connect with like-minded individuals and enhance your journey toward personal development. Start by identifying your interests, goals, and areas where you seek support. Knowing what you want to achieve will help you find a community that resonates with your aspirations. For instance, if you aim to improve your public speaking skills, look for local Toastmasters clubs or online forums where you can share experiences and learn from others. Once you have a clear understanding of what you seek, take proactive steps to engage with potential community members. Attend events related to your interests, whether they are workshops, networking events, or seminars. Use social media platforms to join groups focused on your passions. There are countless communities dedicated to everything from entrepreneurship to wellness. Engage in discussions, share your journey, and don't hesitate to reach out to individuals who inspire you. For example, if you notice someone on a forum sharing valuable insights about personal growth, send them a message expressing your appreciation and seeking advice. As you interact with others, remember that building a strong community requires reciprocity. Be willing to support and uplift fellow members in their journeys as well. Offer your own insights, share resources, and provide encouragement. When you assist others in their growth, you create a positive cycle of motivation that will benefit everyone involved. Imagine attending a support group where each person shares their goals, and you take the time to offer constructive feedback on their ideas. This collaborative environment fosters trust and connection, making it easier for everyone to thrive. The benefits of actively participating in a growth community are profound. By surrounding yourself with like-minded individuals, you cultivate a sense of accountability that can propel you towards your goals. Knowing that others are cheering you on and expecting you to succeed creates intrinsic motivation. For example, consider a group of aspiring entrepreneurs who meet weekly to discuss their progress. The camaraderie they build fosters a sense of belonging and pushes each member to tackle their business plans with renewed vigor. Each small victory is celebrated collectively, reinforcing the belief that challenges are best faced together. To get started on enhancing your growth community today, set a goal to connect with at least 3 new individuals in the next week. This could involve reaching out to someone you admire professionally or joining a new group that aligns with your interests. Document your experiences and insights in a journal to reflect on how these connections influence your growth journey. As we conclude this chapter, prepare to explore the next topic: the importance of adaptability and resourcefulness. You will learn practical strategies for remaining flexible in the face of challenges and embracing change as an opportunity for growth. These qualities will further strengthen your personal development and empower you to navigate life's unpredictability. Engage with us at Brainpower Blueprint by sharing your strategies for building a supportive community. Your experiences can encourage others and create a ripple effect of growth. Chapter 8: Sustaining Momentum Over Time. What if maintaining your enthusiasm for personal growth felt as natural as breathing? Imagine waking up each day feeling energized, driven, and excited about the journey ahead. Yet for many, the reality is quite different. After an initial burst of motivation, it's easy to slide back into old habits, losing sight of the goals and aspirations that once lit a fire within. This struggle to sustain momentum can create a sense of frustration, leaving individuals questioning their progress and commitment. In the pursuit of personal and professional growth, many people experience a common challenge. The initial motivation fades over time. Life's demands can easily distract us and lead to the gradual erosion of the enthusiasm we once felt. Whether it's the pressures of work, personal responsibilities, or unexpected setbacks, these factors can contribute to a sense of disconnection from our goals. You may have felt this way when you started a new exercise regimen or embraced a passion project. Initially, you were excited and committed. But as time went on, the motivation dwindled, making it difficult to maintain consistency. The transformative solution to sustaining momentum lies in establishing a framework for ongoing motivation and accountability. This begins with creating a clear vision of your goals and the reasons behind them. Visualize where you want to be in 6 months or a year. What will achieving your goals feel like? By regularly connecting with this vision, you reinforce your commitment to the journey and remind yourself why you started in the first place. Additionally, break your larger goals into smaller, actionable steps. Each mini-goal represents a milestone on your journey, making progress feel more attainable. For instance, if your goal is to write a book, aim to write a specific number of words each day or dedicate certain hours weekly to your writing. Celebrate these small victories along the way, as each accomplishment adds to your sense of progress and fuels your motivation. The core idea behind this approach is that success is built on consistency and incremental progress. When you experience small wins, you create a positive feedback loop that reinforces good feelings and increases your commitment to the goal. Imagine a musician practicing daily. Each new chord learned brings a sense of achievement that motivates them to continue. The satisfaction derived from these small victories can be a powerful catalyst for sustaining momentum. Furthermore, surrounding yourself with a supportive community can significantly enhance your ability to maintain momentum. Share your goals with friends, family, or a group that shares similar aspirations. Accountability partners can provide encouragement, share resources, and even join you in your endeavors. The knowledge that others are invested in your success can create a powerful incentive to keep moving forward, even when motivation wanes. As you prepare to implement these strategies, take a moment to list your current goals and envision your future self achieving them. Reflect on what achieving these goals would mean for you and your life. This practice will help reinforce your motivation and commitment to sustain momentum on your journey. In the next half of this chapter, we will explore further practical strategies for maintaining this momentum, including habits that foster consistency and techniques for overcoming obstacles. Embrace the process of growth, and remember to connect with us at Brainpower Blueprint, sharing your thoughts and strategies for sustaining momentum. Your journey can inspire many. To effectively sustain momentum in your growth journey, consider implementing several actionable strategies that will help you stay engaged and committed over time. Begin by creating a structured plan for your goals that includes daily, weekly, and monthly actions. Establish specific tasks to accomplish during each of these intervals. For example, if your goal is to improve your fitness, set a daily workout routine, commit to meal prepping once a week, and schedule monthly check-ins to assess your progress. By breaking your goals into regular, manageable tasks, you create a practical roadmap that makes it easier to maintain momentum. Next, incorporate a habit tracking system into your routine. Utilize a planner, app, or journal to monitor your daily actions related to your goals. For instance, if you're aiming to write a book, log your word count each day and celebrate the completion of each chapter. Tracking progress visually can provide a powerful incentive, as seeing your achievements accumulate reinforces your commitment to sustained effort. Imagine the satisfaction of watching a graph trend upward as you consistently log your workouts or writing sessions. This visual representation of progress can serve as an effective motivator. Additionally, establish regular check-in moments for reflection. Schedule time weekly or bi-weekly to assess your progress, reflect on successes, and identify any obstacles. Use this time to adjust your strategies as needed. For example, if you notice that you've been struggling with a specific aspect of your goal, like finding time to write each day, assess your schedule. Perhaps you can identify pockets of time where you can dedicate even 10 or 15 minutes to your writing. This reflective practice fosters adaptability, allowing you to course correct while still keeping your overall vision in focus. The benefits of applying these strategies are significant. By creating a structured plan and tracking your progress, you develop discipline and reinforce positive habits. Such structure translates to an increased sense of control over your journey, while the act of reflection encourages continuous improvement. Imagine entering a state where challenges are viewed as opportunities for growth, allowing you to face obstacles with resilience. As you build momentum, you cultivate newfound confidence that permeates every area of your life. As you embark on implementing these strategies, consider setting a specific goal for the upcoming week. Write it down and outline the daily actions you will take to achieve it. This could involve any area of your life, personal, professional, or creative. Keep a reflection journal where you note your thoughts after the week concludes, celebrating your progress and acknowledging areas for growth. As we wrap up this chapter, look forward to our next discussion about becoming adaptable and resourceful in your growth journey. We will explore techniques for embracing change and navigating unexpected challenges with grace and confidence. Your commitment to continuous improvement is inspiring. Share your insights and experiences with us at Brainpower Blueprint. Your stories and feedback enrich our community and motivate others on their transformation journeys. Together, let's move toward a future filled with possibility. Chapter 9. Celebrating your growth journey. What if you made it a point to celebrate every step of your growth journey, regardless of the outcome? Imagine standing at the finish line of a marathon, not just acknowledging the completion of the race, but also recalling the countless training sessions, the sweat and perseverance that got you there. Each moment leading to that finish line represents a story of resilience, determination, and growth. However, many individuals overlook the importance of celebrating their achievements, no matter how small, often focusing solely on the end results and neglecting the efforts that paved the way. In the pursuit of personal development, we frequently encounter challenges and setbacks that can overshadow our progress. Perhaps you've experienced moments where the grind felt all-consuming, only to find yourself exhausted by the demands of constant striving. It's easy to get caught in the cycle of self-criticism, feeling that you haven't done enough or that your efforts pale in comparison to others. This focus on the end point can lead to burnout and frustration, ultimately hindering your motivation to continue growing. The transformative solution to this dilemma is to embrace the practice of celebrating your growth journey. Shifting your focus from solely the end goals to recognizing the incremental progress made along the way cultivates a sense of fulfillment and encourages ongoing motivation. By making it a habit to celebrate your efforts, you reinforce the idea that every step taken toward your goals is valuable and deserving of recognition. The core idea behind this solution is that growth is a continuous journey, not merely about achieving specific milestones. This perspective encourages you to appreciate the daily efforts, the lessons learned, and the courage it takes to pursue growth. When you adopt a celebration mindset, you create an environment that fosters optimism and enthusiasm, making the pursuit of personal development a rewarding experience, rather than a pathway solely defined by pressure and expectations. Consider a student preparing for their final exams. Instead of fixating solely on the grades they receive, they begin to celebrate the hours spent studying, the notes taken, and the understanding built along the way. Each time they complete a study session, they acknowledge their effort by treating themselves to something enjoyable, a favorite snack or a short walk outside. This practice instills a sense of appreciation for the hard work put forth, emphasizing that effort matters just as much as the final outcome. The benefits of celebrating your growth journey are profound. By acknowledging your efforts, you foster a positive self-image and develop greater self-compassion. This newfound appreciation allows you to handle setbacks with grace, recognizing that each experience, both positive and negative, contributes to your overall growth. Imagine entering a new challenge with an empowered mindset, unfazed by potential obstacles, fueled by the knowledge that your efforts have value. As you embark on this journey of celebration, consider practical ways to incorporate this practice into your life. Create a habit of documenting your progress in a journal. After completing a project, write down what you achieved and how it felt. Take time each week to reflect on your journey, celebrating both the small wins and the lessons learned from setbacks. This exercise will remind you that growth is a journey filled with moments worth celebrating. In the next segment of this chapter, we will explore techniques for fostering a deeper sense of gratitude and awareness of your growth journey, enabling you to embody the celebration of your progress fully. Remember, every step is an accomplishment, and it all contributes to the amazing story of your growth. Connect with us at Brainpower Blueprint. Sharing your milestones encourages others to acknowledge their journeys too. Your insights can spark motivation in those around you as we all celebrate growth together. To effectively implement the practice of celebrating your growth journey, consider adopting several actionable steps that will enable you to acknowledge your progress and sustain motivation. Start by creating a personal celebration ritual that resonates with you. This could be as simple as setting aside a dedicated time each week to reflect on your achievements, big or small. Choose a specific day to sit down with a journal and write about what you accomplished, how you felt during the week, and what lessons you learned. By making this reflection a regular practice, you establish a structured way to recognize and honor your journey. Next, establish a reward system for yourself. When you reach a milestone or complete a substantial task, treat yourself to something enjoyable. For example, after finishing a challenging project at work, you might reward yourself with a night out to your favorite restaurant or a leisurely day spent pursuing a hobby. These rewards serve as tangible acknowledgments of your hard work and dedication, reinforcing the idea that celebrating growth is an essential part of the process. In addition to personal celebrations, consider sharing your achievements with others as a way to amplify the joy of your progress. Engage friends, family, or members of your growth community, and let them know about your wins. This could be sharing your experiences during a get-together, posting about your achievements on social media, or simply sending a message to those close to you. Imagine sharing your progress with supportive friends who cheer for your accomplishments, creating an atmosphere of encouragement that further motivates you to pursue your goals. A tangible example of this practice can be found in someone training for a marathon. Each week, this individual tracks their runs, noting the distances covered and the improvements made. Upon reaching a new distance, they host a small gathering with friends to celebrate their achievement. This not only reinforces their sense of accomplishment, but also serves to inspire others in their community to strive for their goals. Celebrating together creates a shared joy that deepens connections while fostering an environment of growth. The benefits of consistently celebrating your journey are profound. By integrating acknowledgement into your routine, you cultivate a deeper appreciation for your efforts, resulting in increased self-confidence and motivation. This practice helps combat feelings of burnout by reminding you that the road to success is as important as the destination. Moreover, celebrating your progress instills a sense of gratitude, enabling you to see the beauty in your growth process. Now, I encourage you to take action. For the upcoming week, commit to adopting at least one of the celebration practices discussed. This could be journaling your reflections, establishing a reward system, or sharing your accomplishments with someone close to you. Document your experience, noting how these celebrations impact your mindset and motivation. As we conclude this chapter, prepare to explore the next topic, where we will delve into the power of gratitude in enhancing your growth journey. We'll discuss how fostering a mindset of appreciation can further enrich your development and provide you with the resilience to tackle future challenges. Stay connected with us at Brainpower Blueprint. Sharing your celebration experiences can inspire others to recognize and appreciate their journeys too. Your insights and engagement are vital to building a thriving community committed to growth and personal development. In The Growing Mind, Unlock Endless Potential Through Growth, we've explored the transformative power of developing a growth mindset and the essential components of personal development. From embracing challenges and learning from feedback, to building a supportive community and celebrating your journey, each chapter equipped you with practical strategies to foster resilience, curiosity, and motivation. Adopting these perspectives empowers you to view setbacks as opportunities and to thrive in an ever-changing world. As you continue on this path of growth, remember that your journey is ongoing, filled with continuous learning and self-discovery. Thank you for taking the time to engage with this material. If you found value in this book, please like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can continue to receive uplifting content designed to support your growth journey. Together, let's keep striving toward unlocking our endless potential.